Welcome back to Brettsplays Fallout New Vegas, Episode 3. When last we left off, we learned how to make healing powder at the campfire. And poor Cheyenne was killed in a vicious attack by geckos. We did save that one young woman's life, though. Let's see if we can beat Sunny back to town by fast traveling. Yes. Hopefully this will be quicker than just walking all the way over there. Here we are. Come on. Oh, whoops. Forgot about that. Let's see here. Is there a way to disable that? Radio. Yep. Man, I hate that I have to do that, but
I'm done being nice.
I really don't want these videos to get taken down because of the copyright music.
I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in
Whoa.
mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Nothing. Alright, what's that all about?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Ringo. Alright. And why not kill Cobb?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
Alright. You know, honestly, I always admired Trudy and the characters in the little town of Goodsprings, you know. They stand up for this stranger that wanders through, and they're not going to just shoot up the person that's going to come looking for him either. That's kind of refreshing to see out here.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Yeah.
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea.
Oh,
It was a
gee.
big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Okay. Yeah.
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Let's see. Yeah, do you know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
From the north. Okay.
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot 'em. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
The robot who rescued us. That'd be Victor. I have to go talk to him in a little bit. First, though.
Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
Right, so, she already has a little bit of a discount for us because we saved that, one young woman's life. So we have 68 caps. Let's grab us a little moonshine. I don't think there's anything in here I really want to sell. Yeah, there isn't.
Thanks. Be careful out there.
Yeah. And have a quick drink for Cheyenne. Alright. Looking for this guy named Ringo, holed up at the gas station.
That's close enough.
Whoa.
Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I wish you would not point that gun at my nuts.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
Right, so Caravan. I completely forgot, but I did mean to actually learn how to play Caravan, so I could do that for some of these videos too. It's a card game made up specifically for New Vegas, I believe. I'll do some more research on that, and we'll have a few games and some videos later. But for now, did you know that there's somebody looking to kill you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Okay.
My Caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
Let's see.
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Huh. Alright. So the bartender lady told us already that the town would probably help if he asked.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Alright then.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Yeah, good old Sonny. Let's see, is there anything else in here we can loot? Boxing times. Doctor's bag. Milk bottle. Whiskey. 75. What was worse? Fish and battery. Okay. Those are in red, so we've picked them up like it says we'll be stealing them, and whoever sees us do that will probably rather upset. Imagine those must be Ringo's bullets then.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
Yep.
Say no more. I'm in.
Alrighty then. Heh.
That's inspiring. You may want to keep your optimism to yourself if you try to recruit anyone else. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Dynamite, armor, and medical supplies.
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Okay.
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Makes sense. And while we're here,
Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
sweet.
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. I'll be waiting.
Alright, so before we go try to round up the help to take on the Powder Gangers, we are going to do a little side track just to see if we can get a level and boost some of our skills up just to get ready for everything. But that will be next time. Alright, thanks for watching Brettsplays. I'll see you then.